Welcome to a new edition of 2-Year-Olds in Training for the Harness Edge. I'm Harold Howe, and I'm here with Tom Durand at Winter Miles Training Center. Tom, just before we get into 2-year-olds, let's talk 3-year-olds. Luck of the Irish. 141,000 last year as a homebred for you. That's not a bad bit of change. And you were telling me you did a unique thing to get them ready here for the 3-year-old year.
Well, we took a nice picture of Don't Rush and we put it on the back wall of his stall. Let him.
I'm sure Dustin Jones will be impressed. But anyway, I mean, the horse last year, he was third in the Super Final. He won an OSS Gold. He only won one race all year, but, 141,000. If you throw it on the ground, you'll arm wrestle me for it.
Oh yeah, well, he was really honest. He was chasing for the win in almost every race, and unfortunately, Don't Rush was a better horse. But as a 3-year-old, could be the other way around. You never know.
Do you like the way he presents himself as a 3-year-old? I mean, we're only into March.
Yeah, he's a very strong horse. This one is, and I'm hoping he can get some high speed to match it. He looks really good on the track. I get a lot of comments about him out here. So if he can just step it up one more notch, we'll be in the hunt again.
Okay, so let's talk some 2-year-olds. Let's begin in no particular order here with Fordham Road, another holiday road, 23,000 at Harrisburg.
Yep, he's the black colt you see on the video there. He's a nice, good-sized colt, very, very smooth gaited. Been around 234 with him, and he's just done everything right so far. So hopefully he'll be like my other holiday road.
You have, over the years, developed a reputation of being a guy who looks to find value for money. Not very often do you see you blowing your brains out financially. And some of the breeds you go to are less popular at the time. I guess, can you keep doing it with the way the market is today?
Well, I put a lot of weight in the individual at the sale. The pedigree is... the sire is not the most important thing to me. Probably the maternal family is the most important. The conformation is second most, and the sire, I pretty well go by a sire to get the jurisdiction I want to race in. And in Ontario, there hasn't been that many choices of sires, so that's why I end up with some of these odd breeds. And this year I got a Dewey. I know people are off on the Deweys, but I really like my Dewey.
Well, let's talk about him. That's Diamande, Dewey Cheatham and Howe. But you did step out, 70,000 in Harrisburg.
Well, I thought we'd buy him for 50, but Ray Schnichter wanted him really bad too. And I talked to him afterwards, and he told me, he says, this colt is a really nice Dewey. He's looked at every Dewey that's been born, and this one was most like Dewey of any colt he's ever seen, so that's why he wanted him. And it was just him and me bidding from 50 on, and to be honest with you, if I didn't have my partner Al Smith there with me that day, I probably wouldn't have gone to 70, but he kept nudging me and said, go one more, so we ended up with him.
Okay. Another one here is E.T. Phone Home, an Angus Hall gelding, homebred.
He's an Angus brother to Tall Cotton, and from the farm of Lynn Baker in Ohio, who has raised pretty well all the ones from that family, and she just wanted to give this colt a try. He was an embryo transplant, and that's where the E.T. Phone Home comes from. So there's a little creativity in that name.
Well, let's talk about Viron. This is a Muscles Yankee, $20,000 Harrisburg colt.
Yeah, he was in the Diamond Creek consignment, and on the first day we looked at him and we said, well, there's a heck of a pedigreed horse. He's out of a Muscles Yankee, out of a full sister to credit winner. And of all things, she herself is an American winner. And if you look back in pedigrees, you'll find that Muscle Hill is the exact same cross. Muscles Yankee out of a American winner dam. And this guy was kind of small. And he kind of looked like he might go to his knees in the video, and I guess the big guys, the big money, just backed off, and they said we're not interested in that horse. And we looked at him 2 or 3 times and said, I think he'll be all right. The price is right, and he went for 20,000. We try him out. It's always hard to get your Hambletonian ticket and we always like to have one of them, and we'll give him a try. How can you get any better pedigree to start with? And it'll be all up to him from here.
And at this point, he's still there.
I've been in 240 with him. We started him off really slow because he's a little small, and just let him come into his own, and now he's catching right up to all the rest. So who knows where we'll end up.
Knock on wood. And one we didn't see today was Moonstar Mission, a man of many missions colt that you bought for $15,000 out of Harrisburg.
Yeah, we were just trying to get more Ontario breds, and we like this horse. We waited till I think the third or fourth day to get him, and just like the way he trotted in his videos. You know, not the strongest pedigree in the world, but with this Ontario program now, having less horses and this new Ontario bonus, we figured, well, maybe it's a good time to have an extra one, so we just stocked up on them.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
Okay, Tom, well, thanks for your help, and good luck through the rest of the winter, and try and stay warm.
Yeah, thanks, Harold.
Harold Howe with Tom Durand, 2-year-olds in training.